This book contains letters from one of the most significant periods of John Jay II's law career, and a few personal affairs from the time. The book does not contain the actual letters that Jay wrote to the recipients. Rather, they are copies that were written in by a secretary who worked for Jay's law firm in New York. This was common practice for any lawyer at that time to ensure they saved copies of important business communications. The page shown here depicts a letter sent to opposing counsel regarding the, quote, lemon slave trial, a case where Jay freed a family of enslaved people that had been brought to New York voluntarily by their Texas enslaver, Jonathan Lemon. Lemon had attempted to argue that the fugitive slave law of 1850 allowed him to transport his enslaved persons wherever he pleased. However, Jay won the case by arguing that, since they had been brought to New York voluntarily, where slavery was outlawed, the law did not apply. The judge overseeing the case, Elijah Payne Jr., sided with Jay, and the enslaved family were freed. A letter from a few months after the case concluded shows that Jay wrote to a law colleague in Hartford, Connecticut, asking them how the formerly enslaved family was holding up along their journey to Canada. This is evidence that Jay's Hartford colleagues were a stop on the Underground Railroad, while John Jay II himself operated as a sort of conductor, as many people fleeing slavery required his legal knowledge to get out of New York City and on their way to Canada.